Hello and welcome back to the new PPC. In this video we're going to talk about advanced pay-per-click and some of the advanced strategies that Larry and I use. And so we'll just jump right in.
Alright, the first thing that we're going to talk about is keyword matching options. And with keyword matching options, the point of doing that is that you can use the same keyword but target different scopes of that keyword. So this is what I mean. The first type of matching option is broad. And with the broad option, you're basically not putting anything around the keyword. So if your keyword, for example, is dog bones, it would just be put in simply like that, dog bones. And with the broad option, it could be in any combination of the search. So any word can be in between, before, or after the words. So you need to be careful with this because anyone could, the search, as it is implied, is broad, so anyone could be searching for any variety of keywords, and they could be putting in keywords that you may not want people searching on. So something that you want to be careful. Some of the examples that you see here are like bones for dogs, dog chew bones, dog rawhide bones, red bones for puppy dogs. So it's very, very broad. The next matching option is a little bit more targeted. It's phrase match. And in order to use phrase match in your keyword list, you would put dog bones in quotation marks. And what this does, it groups the words together. So anything in between the quotation marks are going to be grouped together, and people could do searches and add keywords before or after that group. So again, they're grouped together. It's a little bit more targeted to the keyword that you're looking for. And some examples of that would be chewy dog bones, rawhide dog bones labs, dog bones store, puppy dog bones, and all these examples have dog bones together. Okay, the next option is entirely targeted to the keyword that you're looking for, and in order to get that, you would put your keyword in brackets. Okay, so specifically, the only time your ad would come up is when dog bones is searched. If any other keywords are surrounding it, your ad's not going to show up. So it's very simple. Brackets equal ads being displayed for that exact term. Another important part that that a lot of people miss is using negative keywords, and that's really important if you want your ad not to be displayed when someone does a search for any particular keyword. A big one is free. So if you're running a store that sells dog bones, you don't want people getting your ad when they're searching for free dog bones, because you want to make some money and you don't want to give you don't want to waste clicks. So negatives are a very big part of keyword matching. What I like to do is put all the keyword matching options, exact, broad, and phrase match together, so that you would have the same word, broad, exact, and phrase, and then you would pull out the ones that are not performing. Even though it's the same word, they're going to have different click-through rates, and your ROI is going to be different for each one.
And so I'm going to talk about structuring your campaigns. Now the first thing about structuring your campaigns is grouping them and siloing them. Now this is really important because you want to tightly group and silo your keywords and your ad groups, because it's important that you keep all your campaigns and all your stuff very tightly grouped. And I'm just going to get into a little example real quick. And I know in the example that we gave for the tattoo market, we just had 100 keywords and we put them all into Google, and we did that on purpose because it is a common mistake that people do that, and we don't want people to do that. And that's why we're going into this video to talk about broad, exact, and phrase, and grouping and siloing your keywords. Now here's a common mistake. As you can see, in the campaign people put dogs, in the ad group they'll put dogs, and in the keyword section they put a ton of different keywords like pit bulls, Rottweiler, Doberman, Poodle, Pug, and they put all these different kinds of dog terms in there. And the ad itself is a very generic ad. It just says cheap dog toys, shop with these, blah blah blah, and it all goes to one page. Now Google's going to hate you for this because all you're doing is sending a bunch of keywords to one page. I'm going to show you the right way to do it.
They're also going to make you pay between $5 and $10 a click. This is exactly what the Google slap is about. It's about people, they want targeted ads to keywords, to ad groups, and as long as everything's targeted directly, and everything's congruent, then you're going to get around the Google slap.
Yeah, yeah, you're definitely going to pay more than a couple cents. You know, sometimes upwards of one, like Larry said, $5 to $10. So we'll get to the right way of doing it. And so we're going to show you the proper way to, structure your campaigns. And here we go. The first campaign that we're going to start with, of course, is going to be dogs. And then underneath the dogs campaign, we're going to have multiple ad groups. And this is where you want to split everything up. So we have Pitbull toys, Rottweiler toys, Doberman toys. Now inside those ad groups, we have very specific keywords to the ad group itself, which is Pitbull toys, Pitbull bones, and Pitbull frisbee. Now this is just an example, so we're just showing you an example. This isn't a real site or even real keywords that we're showing you. I'm sure they are, but we just don't know. We're just trying to show you an example. And so underneath the ad itself, you can see that it says Pitbull toys, and then on the first line we wrote your Pitbull toy store, and on the URL we put mydogtoys.com/pitbull. Now you can see from beginning to end, from the ad group of Pitbull toys all the way to the destination landing page URL, we have everything related to pit bulls. Now, Google's going to love you for this, and you can see the other examples as well as Rottweiler and Doberman. And they're going to like you for this because, everything is congruent, everything is in line, everything is related to each other. You're not just throwing a bunch of words into an ad group and driving it to one page. We want you to group and silo your campaigns as tightly as possible. Now this is going to help you out a lot, not only with your quality score and your CTR, but it's going to help you overall with your conversion measuring and tracking as well. And that's where we get to the subject of congruent landing pages. They're theme-based. And like we showed you in the last example, what you want to do is you want to build landing pages that are completely theme-based. So if it's about pit bulls, make sure your landing pages are specific to the keywords that you're going after. So if it's Pitbull toys, then it should be about Pitbull toys. Or if it's just Pitbull, in general, make sure the page has everything that you're bidding on as far as Pitbull toys, Pitbull frisbee, or whatever it is, and that it's very tightly grouped, and your website shows that.
The more